A soldier was repeatedly stabbing the sand with a knife and constantly testing it with his feet. As the knife plunged into the sand, causing the sand pile to collapse, he excitedly called his comrades over. The comrades quickly gathered around and began to dig through the sand. Underneath the sand, they found several wooden planks. After moving the planks aside, they discovered a well. The captain threw a stone into the well, but instead of hearing the stone hit water, they only heard it land on the ground. The expressions on everyone's faces suddenly changed from excitement to disappointment. In this desert, they all knew that if they couldn't find a water source, their fate would be bleak. They had no choice but to send someone down to confirm. The soldier firmly held onto the gap in the stone and slowly moved downwards. Indeed, the bottom of the well was filled with sand. Just as he was about to give up in despair, he noticed that the wall beside him was slightly damp. He carefully explored the area and discovered a source of safe drinking water. Blake's face lit up with joy, and he quickly ordered his comrades to put down their containers. Then, he carefully kicked the water at his feet, not wanting to waste even a drop. As time passed, the water bottles were quickly filled, but Blake was reluctant to drink. He only licked the water splattered on his hands and then handed the full water bottles to his comrades. They carefully pulled the bottles up, and as the fresh water drew closer, their faces couldn't help but break into smiles. However, when the water bottles were finally in front of them, no one rushed to drink. It was only under the strong insistence of the captain that they each took a small sip before passing it to the next comrade. Meanwhile, Blake, waiting patiently at the bottom of the well, didn't find it boring at all. After seeing his comrades finish their drink, he wore a satisfied expression and even hummed a song, refusing any offer to take a break and insisting that he was enjoying himself. The squad planned to fill up the water bottles again and happily return home. However, during their patrol that day, they unexpectedly encountered several enemy soldiers. The captain, in order to gather intelligence, drank an entire mouthful of water in front of the thirsty enemy soldiers, then poured out the remaining water. As expected, after some acting, the enemy soldiers couldn't resist the temptation and revealed that their battalion had about 1,000 soldiers and was moving towards their location. Although they were well armed, they had not had water for many days. As the captain pondered what to do, Blake brought more bad news from the bottom of the well. The water well had completely dried up, not a single drop of water remained.